Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19 career mode, and would you look at that, we are making our test debut. Finally, we're versing Afghanistan in, I think it's meant to be an away series, but we aren't playing in Afghanistan. Obviously, we're playing at the SCG, which is good. As we look at that, honestly, their team looks pretty good. Their overall rating was pretty solid, and you know, one thing we can expect is some difficult spinning opponents, really. But how good does it feel to finally put on the whites here, the green and gold, and nice little Seb Gotch, the captain, giving us our baggy green, brother. Would you believe that? Looking at the team, it looks like a pretty solid team. I was more paying attention to the Afghanistan lineup, but obviously a huge one here. Seb Gotch is the captain. You know, and one thing I will say before people, you know, it's sort of the same thing with like rugby league games. Like, this is probably, what is this, like year 2021, I think. So obviously it's a few years into a career mode. So I mean, you know, there's going to be some different faces, new captain. Seb Gotch has obviously been playing well. Caleb Jewell, Jordan Silk opening up, Matt Renshaw in at 3, Smith, then ourselves. So a fairly new look top order. The bowlers are pretty much the same, so it's a very strong bowling lineup. But yeah, it's good to see some young faces. Caleb Jewell, he's a promising youngster. They talk about him a little bit. Hasn't really made a too big a mark, but Jordan Silk has a lot of talent as well. I don't think Silk is a guy that's ever really going to make it. But I mean, I know a couple of years ago Ricky Ponting was talking him up a lot. As we come out here and we got a new bat, dude. We have got Damian Martin's old classic, just absolute beauty. Downloaded it from the community, and I thought, special occasion, dude. We got to chuck on a new bat, and what better way? Just an absolute classic. This was my first ever proper cricket bat. This one, the Damian Martin signature and everything. It wouldn't have been like the absolute top of the line one, but it was pretty good. Honestly, I was going through my old bats the other day, and this one, it's still got a very good middle on it. It was, yeah, like I said, my first proper cricket bat. I had like a, you know, when I was really young, I had like just a pretty, well, it's funny because I had the old Kookaburra Kahuna, like, you remember the old one with the graphite back on it, like Ricky Ponting's graphite back Kahuna bat. But I had the one that was like a kid's one, and it wasn't graphite, obviously. It was painted black. It was still cool though. I mean, as a youngster, I was thrilled with it. I was very happy, as that is a booming cover drive to start our career rolling. Or we did get a single before, but that is a classical cover drive for 4. But that was like my first bat, and then this one was like my first bat that I picked out, and it's you know, it was fairly expensive. Parents bought it for me, probably Christmas or birthday. I can't actually remember which one. But yeah, just very stoked. It was a great bat, fantastic, and yeah, Damian Martin was, you know, a bit of a sleeper as one of my favorite players back in the day. He was just great to watch, and I loved the bat. So yeah, starting our career, it's great. Well, starting the career, it's starting our international career. Afghanistan, like I said before, very strong spin bowling attack, and Rashid Khan is on pretty early, so we've got some work to do here for sure. But honestly, with a field like this, I mean, the leg spinner, although Rashid Khan is more of he can get some good turn away, but more dangerous probably his wrong in and his slider. But a field with no mid on, it's not a bad option with a ball spinning away from the bat. But now they've now they put the long on straight and play with it, which is a little strange, as that one is hit away through the covers beautifully. Thought the fielder was going to cut it off, but it's beat him with some good timing. But yeah, the spin is obviously going to be a bit of a tough assignment, but it's sort of like fairly similar what happened in cricket or Ashes cricket, the last cricket game when I made my international debut. I think we were versing Bangladesh. It was either Bangladesh or Zimbabwe, so it was one of the, you know, not absolute top tier test nations. So it was a good little, you know, just dipping the toe into the water of international test cricket, whilst also, you know, that one is almost clean bowled us. I don't know how I missed the stumps, dude. That was the slider. It went on quickly, and thankfully he didn't bowl it on the stumps. Otherwise, we were absolutely gone. As that is whipped away beautifully. Oh, that is hit with some power, dude. Gone for 4 as well. That is just sensational. Our batting form. Like I said at the start, finally we've made our debut, because I think we probably should have been here a while ago. Like our first class average of mid-50s for batting. Bowling is ridiculously low. Picking up wickets, scoring runs. I mean, I think it was about time we got the call into the test team. And I wonder who we replaced in the team, because we are a batting all-rounder. So I'm assuming we either replaced a full batter or we replaced an all-rounder. I'm not too sure, because we do have some bowling options, so we might have just replaced a full-time batter in the lineup, which, yeah, I'm not too sure about. There's myself, Jordan Silk up the other end, doing a good job. He got his 56 off 108, and just, I mean, looking to set this game up. Obviously, the SCG is a bit of a spinner's wicket, although you probably want to be bowling second on a pitch like this, so it's a good toss to win. I think we won the toss anyway. I'm pretty sure. We are batting, obviously, but I don't think Afghanistan sent us in. It would have been a bit of a misplay. I would suspect, with the spinners they have, you would want to be bowling last on the pitch. But you know, it looks like a bit of a belter here, and we'd love to set this game up with a big first inning score. And you know, probably where we're gonna really dominate is with the ball in this test match. Afghanistan, they've got some talented batters, but I think our bowling attack is probably a bit of a class above Afghanistan's batting. So, you know, if we can post a big first inning score here, it should set up the game pretty well. As another beautiful cover drive. We've been hitting the ball pretty darn well, honestly. It's been a fairly simple transition into international cricket. You know, just trying to play this game like any other first class match. There's no point letting nerves or pressure of the occasion get the best of you. You gotta come out and play the way that you got into the team in the first place. There's no point trying to change things. There's no point trying to do anything you wouldn't normally do. Obviously, there's something to be said for doing a little bit of research into the bowlers you're gonna face and trying to come up with plans to thwart either, you know, any of the bowlers you think might pose some danger. But other than that, you've got to go in with the mindset that you've got what it takes, and you know, go in with the positive frame of mind. As this little partnership, it's getting up there. When did we come in? We're off to a pretty, I think, like 160, as that is terrible fielding. Afghanistan, a little bit sloppy there. He just ran straight past the ball, so we're going to pick up a nice easy double there. And I mean, it's, you know, it was probably good as well. Obviously, we're a bit down the order, but we came out, you know, with the game still fairly fresh here. So we're getting the experience of a newish ball. It was like 30, 40 overs old, but we're obviously not having to face like a shiny new cricket ball. So it's still, this is probably the best time to come in and bat. Like, the ball has still got some hardness to it, but all like any sort of swing is not going to be there, and it's definitely not old enough for any sort of reverse swing. So this is, you know, this is ideal conditions. Beautiful day here. What better morning of a test match would you like to come in and make your debut? So, you know, trying to make the most of our opportunity in our first innings. We'd love to, I mean, cracking the 50 is number one priority, and then, you know, don't get me wrong, I want more than anything to get a debut 100. It would, you know, that's the dream. Getting 100 on debut, your first test match. That is a cracking cut shot. Oh boy, that's a shot that's really come in to our game in the last few months. Probably our cut shot has gone to another level. We've really been, and it's really been good against the spin. I feel like I'm playing the front foot and back shot, the back foot shots a heck of a lot better against the spin. Really trying to, anything short and wide, we're if there's a lot of turn and the spin is tough, as can that cover drive is just elegant through extra cover for another boundary. But if we're feeling pretty comfortable, confidence is up. We scored. We got off that little the little nervous period at the start, and they bowl a few shorter, wider balls. Go for the cut shot. Plenty of runs on offer. It's a risky shot, but that's why I generally wait. Like if we're new to the crease and it's out there to hit, I generally let it go just to be careful. Is that one gotta be a little careful? The ball is not coming on as quickly in this first morning here, so don't want to chip it up to the mid on and mid off, as we're approaching that 50 off pretty rapid as well. 50 odd deliveries. Jordan Silk, he's getting up there as well. 67 off 135, so he's going about a 50 strike rate, which is nothing to sneeze at. First test match, gotta play your cards, as that is pulled away, and that is going to be the maiden 50 on debut in international scenes. Stoked. Absolutely stoked there. 52 off 57. Raise the bat, son. A bit more extravagant for the celebration, but you got to expect it. Your first test match, getting a 50. It's a great little milestone to hit first up, as that one is driven powerfully, but well fielded there at mid off, as the wicket of Jordan Silk has fallen, so it brings Peter Handscomb to the crease again. Driven beautifully. Some good spin there, but we have just waited on it, and then crack straight past mid off for beautiful boundary. And Peter Handscomb, obviously, he's found a bit of consistent form. He's got back into the team. That is, again, what a shot. That one, that was a risky shot to play. It wasn't actually that short or wide, but our form is sky high. Our confidence is feeling good. We've cracked the 50. We're now on 60 off 63, and we're playing all the shots in our disposal. We're scoring all around the ground. The spin is, there's spin there, like I said, but the pitch. First day here, it's obviously playing very true. It's very good. And then what have we done here? That is an absolute brain fade. Why have we come down the track? Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought I actually timed it okay, but we were I think it was just a touch early on it, and clean bowled. Oh, that's an uppercut waiting to happen right there. We've made a cracking 60. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy to get the 60, but geez, dude, we were set. We easily could have got the 100 there. We just. Not so much like a patience. It was just trying a little bit too much. Probably a little bit of overconfidence seeping in there, and that's probably a little bit of a wake-up call. When we get our next opportunity, we'll try to make the most of it. Because not this ain't first class anymore. Getting nice 60s and 70s, it's great. But a test match 100, that's the pinnacle, dude. So we gotta value our wicket a little bit better than that, as we come into the attack. 3 for 67, as Shahzad is going bang. Pretty close, dude. He got under it. I was in the game for a couple of seconds there. I thought he scooped it straight to the man, but just got enough on it, and they trailed by 251. So we got it's a good first inning score. Against Afghanistan, it's probably, I think it's probably good enough, but not as good as we would probably like here. But anything over 300, you gotta be pretty happy with. But Shahzad and Shah doing a good job here, as that one Probably got a little bit of glove on that regardless, but it definitely hit him outside the line of off stump anyway. Although we are thinking about the challenge. Like, don't challenge it. It definitely wasn't out. We're going to look at the replay. I wanted the first wicket, don't get me wrong. That's why I was very tempted. It doesn't look like any glove, but yeah, it's hit him outside the line. Not by much. So, you know, a little oh, that's got to be extremely close. Bigger feel. Oh, he hasn't given it. Oh my goodness, we're straight away. That's a challenge, dude. I actually thought this was gone. The only thing that can save him is if it hit him outside the line of off stump. The height doesn't look too bad. I think it's hitting the stumps, but I think all that matters here, outside the line. Yeah, I think it's just hit him outside the line of off stump. That's unfortunate to say the least. It's umpire's call as well. Oh, that's an absolute killer. Hitting middle stump as well. Oh boy, that's a rough one, dude. Yeah, but as you will see, I have no idea why. But he's out. He's LBW for 36. I don't know if that was just a random little bug. We get our first wicket, so get around it. But I don't know if that's just how the game perceives LBW appeals. Like, umpire's call, like in a real life situation, if it's umpire's call, it just stays with the on-field decision. But if on the game here, if it's umpire's call and then the other ones are reds, like they're out, do they just give it out? As this one again is extremely close, surely. Oh my goodness, dude. You know, challenge it again. Why not? I think this is basically the opposite. I think the only thing that's going to save him here is did it pitch outside the line of leg stump. I think height and impact impact on the stumps is going to be good, but I think it's going to be close. Oh, maybe actually it might have pitched. It might be missing. Pitched in line. Apparently, it looks like it's outside the line, but it's missing the wicket. So, bit of a wasted challenge there. I don't know how that's in line. I don't know how that. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's a little bit strange. But all things happening. How has he missed it? Oh my goodness, we're bowling pretty well. 15 overs here, 1 for 36. We deserve a couple more, honestly. Jeanette here, all sorts of strife, and now they were 9 down. So yeah, we're gonna get a chance here to come out and bat pretty freely. So we didn't pick up another wicket. I mean, honestly, we deserved another one. As we come out, average is 60, high score is 60. So hopefully we can continue that. But the lead of 412. We're 3 for 263. Steven Smith. Jeez, that's a shocking shot to start. But Steven Smith, he's coming out with a bit of a vengeance here. 54 of 61. I think I don't know what he got in the first innings, but it wasn't very much. So he's going to be pretty keen to get a big one in this second dig. But how much longer we're even going to bat? I don't know, dude. I mean, there's a long time to go in the game, but what do we actually need to win here? Probably, I mean, as it is now, I think this is plenty of runs, but, you know, we're going to bat for as long as necessary, and as long as we get the opportunity. As Shah is going to continue this round the wicket, as that is slapped. that's a hockey shot slap around the corner there. Going to push. Oh, geez, that was a tight one for Steven Smith, but that was an interesting looking shot. Not a good ball. This round the wicket leg spin stuff, I don't understand at all. The AI loves to do it. I don't know why. I don't know how that was a wide, but yeah, it's an interesting tactic without doubt. If they've got like a very leg side oriented field, okay, I can understand it. Especially the situation. I mean, they trail by 417. You know, it's on a bit of a hiding to nothing, so I can understand that aspect. But a lot of times they don't, like this sort of field, they've got one man back. He's just behind square. So anything finer, it's going to be at least 2. And then, you know, just like that, just chip it away for an easy couple. There's literally no risk in getting out. The only way we get out is going for a big shot and like, oh my goodness, what have we done? We run Steven Smith out, brother. That's... I really thought there was 3 in this. How slow was he? Like, if you could see, go back and rewind that. We were actually in the crease. We were in the crease. That's a cracking shot, but we were in the crease when the ball hit the stumps. We were the one who played the shot. Steven Smith should have been home. So, obviously, running him out is not good, but he should have been home. That's all I'll say. So, Peter Handscomb comes to the crease, and oh my good God, that's a catch, dude. I mean, the cut shot has been just a thrilling shot for us, but this, you know, what can you say? It's a screamer, absolute screamer. We have cracked this. He's got it low down to his left. The reflexes on that is ridiculous. So we're going to get out for 12, which disappointing, very disappointing. But you know, the game situation, we could, you know, we weren't going to block and defend and take time. So it looks like, yeah, it's a big win. We only got the 1 wicket. You know, overall, I'm pretty happy with the debut. I'm disappointed not to go on and turn that 60 into 100. You know, I thought we bowled well. Could have got a couple more wickets if things went our way. And then the second innings, I mean, you know, obviously disappointing to get 12, but you know, we were a bit unlucky. It was not a bad shot to get out on. But yeah, hopefully guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.